Sometimes I'm brought in because we know that we want to do influencer. Sometimes that's a director from a client. Sometimes they've seen campaigns have seen success in the past. And in those cases, I'm brought in very early on. In other instances, I'll sometimes be brought in kind of as a secondary layer to a strategy discussion or a creative briefing. And so I'll be sitting down at the table taking in all the information that our strategy and account folks are putting out to help brief us on a campaign, and then being able to see that opportunity and the avenue in. I might put together a presentation where I'm going in and speaking with the full team and helping them understand kind of what's going on in the space and opportunities. And overall, it's a really collaborative process. There isn't one clear path to say this is always the way we're going to do it and this is always the path to success, because at the beginning of a program you might not necessarily know that influencer is going to have a role, or you might not know what role that influencer is going to have. And brands on social are limited to the channels they own and the communities they develop and the content that they pay to push out on those channels. But by partnering with influencers, you might be able to get involved in a much more natural way in certain conversations. And I think that's the brilliance of influencers, is that done well, your brand may not be at the forefront of conversations. It might not be this sponsored by the brand, but the brand is kind of a natural driving point of that conversation. And so when everyday consumers start to think about a particular topic and they think about how the influencer is talking about that topic, they're going to naturally go over and say, oh, you know what, that has to do with this particular brand.